Welcome to the County Council meeting of Monday, July 11th. It was supposed to start at 6 o'clock, but it is now 6:13. I would like to call this meeting to order. At this time, we're going to our citizens' comments. The first person on the list that I would like to bring forward is our solicitor, Mr. Duffie Stone. Mr. Stone, good evening.
Good evening. Chairman, I'll try to keep this to 3 minutes. You have the graph. Thank you for hearing from me. I want to first introduce you, if I may, sir. In the back of the room, Sean Thornton is my deputy solicitor. Beside him is Mary Jordan Limpesis. Beside her is Makia Jonice, Jared Shedd, and Sammy Molina. I wanted to introduce you to these people today because they are the people that have been working for the last 2.5 years on the DUI project, on the pilot program. In 2018, I got an email from Councilman then Rick Caparell telling me that over 2/3 of the cases in magistrate's court that were DUIs were being dismissed. And they were being dismissed because the county deputies were trying these cases by themselves. And the council, and at that time I worked with them and we developed a pilot program with this process and these 3 goals. Number 1, see if you can do something about the horribly large dismissal rate. Number 2, see if you can increase the conviction rate. But number 3, above all else, make sure that no Beaufort County deputy has to go to court, whether that be in a roster meeting, a jury trial, a motion hearing, because they were getting killed, in the words of Rick Caparell, by experienced defense attorneys. And over the last 2.5 years, that's exactly what they did. This graph above you shows the results of that pilot program. I sent you that March the 30th of this year. As you can tell, what was in 2017 an overwhelming number of dismissals turned into an overwhelming number of convictions. And it was done by those people back there and about 6 other ones. And I brought them here tonight because I wanted to thank them. I wanted to thank them publicly, and I wanted to show them the respect that I think they deserve. Because quite frankly, I saw the work they put in. I saw them come in early and I saw them stay late. I saw them on Saturdays and Sundays, and not once did they complain. That's not true. Makia Jonice actually did complain. She was very upset because she had spent weeks bringing in expert witnesses, lining up a case that the defendant came in and pled guilty at the last minute, and she didn't get to try the case. That's the only complaint I ever heard from these people. They are dedicated public servants, and they deserve our thanks and our respect. But they didn't get that from county council. They had a county council member who said this program that is showing over your head right now was a failure. And it was a failure because there were some cases still pending. There was a backlog. Never mind the 1 year that the court was shut down because of COVID. Never mind the fact that the solicitors don't run the docket in magistrate's court, judges do. And that councilman knew that because he used to be the chief magistrate. In fact, he was the chief magistrate over the year of 2017 when 2 out of 3 defendants charged with DUIs walked out the back door. I'm here tonight to say I'm not here to argue the points. I'm not here to ask you for anything. I'm standing here thanking them because they should be thanked. And it's not just from me. I got an email last week that I'd like to read to you, Mr. Chairman, very briefly. It says, "Let me congratulate you for the exciting results of your pilot program. Your summary report points out the clear benefits of this approach in terms of improving conviction rates. Thank you and your team." And I emphasize your team because I didn't do this, they did. "For being willing to innovate and push for stronger DUI prosecutions." That came from Stephen Barrett, South Carolina Executive Director, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. He thanked them, and you should have. Okay.